Welcome there, travelers. Welcome to another very strange Bible study devotional, as well as BMX flatline learning. We're trying to just peer into the Word of God for a little bit, and as well as we're going to ride this 15 by 15 square foot area, which, if you guys get into it, I think this is the really cool thing about flatline BMX, is that you can learn this stuff in very, very, very minimal quarters. There's one really gnarly flatlander, and what was crazy is I'm not sure if he had a spot or something, but what he did was he made his own room a spot, and his room was probably like, it was probably like an 8 by 8 little square area, and he ripped out the carpet. And it was it's strange. And he just has like a little table with like just a laptop and then just like a mattress. He doesn't even have like a bed frame or anything. Like, and it's so crazy that I don't know if he lives that way, but he just lives in such a simplistic thing of just bed, little table with a laptop, and then just a BMX bike. I'm just like, holy moly, imagine that was your setup. Like, that's all you had to, like, if that's all you had to do, man, holy moly, like, you'd probably get really gnarly. I ain't gonna lie. Like, cause, you know what's been tripping me out is, like, I feel like, it's so weird, cause, you know, we went into anxiety yesterday, and I feel like, what's so interesting is we read these commentaries, you know, and it's like, what trips me out is, like, the things that the commentaries don't really cover, right? Like, yesterday, I was just thinking about it yesterday, and like just thinking about some of the things that give me anxiety. And I'm going to be flat out honest. I feel like I don't know if this is for everybody, but sometimes I feel like if I just have this mass amount of options, like I could do that, this. Sometimes I feel like that gives me kind of like anxiety. And sometimes it just gets me just to like not even pick anything. I'm just like, it's just like, you know, it's like, I don't even know what to do. And why I was thinking about that is just like even the drawing thing. 'Cause I feel like with the drawing, I'm so used to this kind of like this method that I'm doing, just because it's like, it's kind of, I don't even know if it's, I don't know if for me it's faster. I don't know if it's faster for other people, but it just gets me on this mindset of just like boom, 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 like we're just gonna get it done. And it kind of just, because I feel like once I start getting too many options, I just start thinking too much. Yeah. But today's going to be a little bit of a shorter day. I was actually told a while back, maybe a couple months back, which I actually haven't even done it. Someone did tell me that I should try and do my streams. Like, I should do a stream where how I used to do the streams. And flat out, I was like thinking, maybe that's what I should do on the days, because today I was actually really tired and I had some stuff to do, and I was like, should I even stream? I probably shouldn't even stream. But then I was like thinking about that comment somebody made, and what was crazy is how I used to do these streams is I wouldn't even actually really talk that much in the beginning. All I would do is I would literally share one Bible verse. Sometimes I wouldn't even tell it was from the Bible. I would just say some random verse. And I wouldn't even put the number or where it was in the Bible. I'd just say some random verse, and then I just get in ride my bike, you know. So I don't know, maybe we should do something like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I like doing the Bible studies, even though sometimes the Bible studies are not easy. Like yesterday, for some reason, it was actually an extremely difficult Bible study because, and I feel like if you guys do get into Bible studies, I just want to say, sometimes it can get kind of like overwhelming, right? Especially if you pick like a broader topic, like if you just pick like anxiety, like you think it would be an easy Bible study, but because there's just so many variables within just, you know, thinking about anxiety, sometimes it's just kind of gnarly, because you're like, holy moly, just imagine all the times that you have gotten anxious or just observed other people get anxiety and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons actually why I like to do just trying to just stick with a verse and then just reading not just the commentaries, but just kind of picking a verse, like a singular verse or just a little bit of verses, and kind of reading commentaries that way, because it's a little less overwhelming at times, but not to say it is also very, very important to get the context of like the beginning of the verses and where it is and the chapters and stuff like that. But I guess if anything, just peering into the Word is good at all. Today we're going to get into, I think we might even just do what I was saying, like, someone messaged me, they're like, oh, dude, you should do the streams like how you used to do it, or just show how you used to do it. And I guess I could kind of do it. I mean, I guess I already didn't really do it that way because I'm already kind of talking a little bit. But basically what I would just do is I wouldn't even show the Bible, actually. Sometimes I would just say a verse, like math. I would just be like, the righteous are as bold as, the wicked flee, though no one pursue, but the righteous are as bold as lions. And then I just start riding my bike or something like that, right? But I guess today we kind of go into like, just a little bit of verses, Like this verse is really cool, just thinking about it. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and whoever captures souls is wise. I mean, we've done so many Bible studies on this thing, but I think it's really interesting to think about because it's like, whoever captures souls is wise. It's like, and I like to just think about the combos because does anybody in here have combos? Does anybody know any combos with this one, right? It's so crazy because it says, and whoever captures souls is wise. And it does make me ponder. It's like, well, could we ever be a soul repeller? What if people came up to us and we just repelled people away? Like just our energy, our aura, whatever was about us, we just like repelled people away, right? Would that ultimately be us being wise or something like that? I really don't know. But now I'm going to try and do this quicker in terms of the Bible. I mean, I honestly could just keep going with a Bible study just right now, right? I'm trying. Maybe I should just do a Bible study because I'm just so used to doing it. It's actually kind of hard for me not to do the Bible study now when I do these streams, but I'm trying to show that you guys do not need to be doing a Bible study. I mean, you guys could literally just share one verse. You guys don't even, you can put on a song in the background. I think there's many different ways to plant seeds for the kingdom of God, right? But maybe this is a way. Maybe you just have a little cross and something. Maybe you don't even want to say anything. Maybe you just want to put a little cross or put on a song or some random song with a Bible verse in it or something like that. But in terms of winning souls, right, it does make me think about this combo. And he said to them, follow me and I'll make you fishers of men. And it's very strange, right? Because if you guys look up Matthew 4:19, look up Matthew 4:19 sermon on YouTube. Basically, I have yet to hear a sermon. I have yet to hear a pastor say that we're supposed to be fishing for people. It sounds really strange to even say that. But then it makes me think about this one. We're supposed to be, I guess, like capturing souls for the Lord. It sounds crazy. I mean, that sounds straight up right there. That sounds like some sort of like RPG class. Like imagine if there was like an RPG class like soul capturer or something like that. It sounds ridiculous, right? But it's crazy because it says wise, right? It says wise at the end. And there's a particular verse in James. So let's go into James real quick. Now, I feel like I've already just overwent on this little Bible thing because I was like, man, I'm just going to share one. I literally thought I was going to be like, okay, I'm going to share one verse and we're going to get into bike riding like how I used to do the streams. But now it's like so hard for me even just to share one verse because I'm like, man, that verse actually makes me think of a whole combo. It's kind of like Flatland. It sounds crazy. And even just me saying that right there, it's like crazy for me to even say that because I don't know. Let's just look at this cover. The reason why it makes me think about that is because I did used to work with this dude. His name was Dustin Oram. I don't know if you guys have met him, but he used to be like he used to work at Woodward West as like some sort of BMX director guy. I don't know. He first day I got there, he was there, and when I left, he was still working there. It was crazy. He just straight up just lived there. And the thing is like, Dustin Oram was like he's a gnarly minister guy, and at the time when I was working at Woodward, I really wasn't a believer. I was kind of like a believer, but I wasn't just like, I didn't say anything about it. I kind of knew a little bit about it. But just seeing how Dustin was and just seeing how like he was always just motivating. He was just motivating. He would just help people out, and it was just cool, man. And he definitely inspired me a lot to look more into the faith and stuff like that. And also, what was interesting is when I saw him again, because we got to ride with this, like, what was it called? It's totally even forgot. The Nitro Circus guys. I got to ride with these Nitro Circus guys at this, like, Christian festival out here. And it was crazy because Dustin was in town, and I hit him up. I was like, oh, dude, Dustin, like, dude, you think I could just bring my bike and show up? And, like, he just let me in, bro. Like, and it was so crazy because he just, like, unlocked the gate. I just got to walk in. Like, I thought, like, I would have to sign forms and stuff. But here's the thing. Since I was riding Flatland, I didn't have to sign any of the forms because I guess if I was jumping the box jump and stuff, which they had the box jump, it was this dude, Beaver Fleming, I think is his name. There's some gnarly skateboarder for Nitro Circus. And the thing was, is that they just let me ride in the shows, which was really cool. I was like, what in the world? That's awesome. You know, I was at this like weird Christian festival, but we were talking about it. And it was so funny because like Dustin started talking about like the Word of God, like kind of like even just going to a skate park. I know it sounds really cheesy, but he like brought up like how, you know, like you could go to your local park and even though you've been there maybe like millions of times or something like that, maybe not that many times, you know, thousands of times, there's always just something you could do, even if it's the same line you're doing. Like you could do it slower, you could do it backwards, you could throw in another trick in there, you could do, and it's so funny because he started saying that that's how he started seeing the Word of God. And I'm like, holy Toledo, bro. I was like, what in the, because I kind of started thinking about all the combos, and as I started meeting all these believers, it kind of seems like they kind of have like their combos too that they start thinking of, and just other believers, and it's crazy. It's like this giant it sounds ridiculous. I know I sound crazy, but it's like this giant ever living combo generator. It's crazy. It's like this, it's just like this combo generator where you'll meet I've met so many random believers, just like downtown or something, to start randomly talking to them. And they just bring up some verses, and then they'll bring up another verse, and then another verse, and then it just ends up into this crazy conversation. You're like, what in the world, bro? I barely even just met this person, but like, it's so weird that they have meditated on the Word of God as well. And right now, I've actually almost just went past the thing, because I was just going to share one verse, but see how it's just so easy just to kind of like combo things out, and that's actually really why I like the Word of God, is because it's like, it kind of just reminds me of like we're just riding Flatland, but this is like word Flatland BMX, right? It sounds so cringy, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. It's like, it's a trip. I don't even know, dude. It's a trip, but yeah, let's read. Where's this verse up in here? It says, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. Right? So what are we going to get? We're going to ask God for wisdom. And what I tried to do, if we go back to, I didn't even save my spot, but I looked into this verse so many times. We go into Proverbs 11:30, right? Go into Proverbs 11:30 again. There is something about being wise. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and whoever captures souls is wise. So I think that there is something to be thought of as that, and just to think, are we repelling more people? Are we, enticing more people? Are we becoming fishers of men ultimately? Because the Lord does say in basically every sermon, if you look at Matthew 4:19, says that when we start following the Lord Jesus Christ, that we actually will start becoming fishers of people. So it's crazy, but I don't know. Who knows? It's strange, but just something to think about, I guess. And what's up, Prices? This is a very quick Bible study. I guess I'm just going to title. I don't even think I'm going to put Bible study today. Well, maybe I will actually put Bible study, because I guess it was a little Bible study. I was trying to just do one verse. I have really been trying. It's actually, I'm sorry for the person that asked me to try and do the streams how I used to do them, but now it's at the point where I've done so many Bible studies where it's just like, it's just like my habit now. It's like I've made this a very strange habit, which I don't even know if it's a strange habit. I think it's actually a good habit, because imagine if I were just to say, I wouldn't say all of this stuff just by myself, right? Like I wouldn't just be like, oh, I'm just going to read aloud the word. I feel like, I don't know if other people, do other people do that? Do you guys read books aloud by yourself? Because I just feel like I've never done that. It's just so strange. And that's another thing, if you guys are streaming, maybe you guys could just practice reading aloud. The other cool thing about, I guess, like the Word of God stuff is that many books are actually copyrighted, because I do frequent the Reddit Twitch thing, and there have been some questions multiple times I've seen, oh, could I read this book online, or could I read it on the stream or something like that? Well, the thing is a lot of books are copyrighted, And I actually didn't know that you can't read like normal books. I guess not normal. Well, I guess if it's a copyrighted book or something like that, you can't read it aloud. Well, I'm wondering, like, could you read just snippets of it aloud? I don't really know, right? But or could you quote it? I'm pretty sure you could quote something, right? But the thing is, I guess, I don't know, it's kind of strange. But then the other thing is there's a lot of people that just play copyrighted music on their streams. Well, the reason why I don't do it is just because I'm trying to get these clips on my bike or when I'm doing the drawing streams. I don't, because if I don't know the algorithm thing on Twitch, but if you play a copyrighted song, it like silences your stream. Not your entire stream, it just silences out the song. But sometimes it just like, it's kind of like annoying for me because I'm like, I look back at the VODs, I'm like, oh man, that part just got like clipped out, and it's like weird, you know, because I might have said something that. So anyway, what did we learn today, everybody? We learned, let's try and be wise, right? Let's try and just think about souls, and I guess we can do a card draw now. I guess, boom, that was easy, right? That was kind of like, that wasn't that hard. Much different than yesterday, huh? Yesterday we straight up had to go through a gnarly Bible study. So today actually feels like, it actually kind of feels like we're having a break today. It sounds crazy, man. Yesterday's Bible study, I haven't had a Bible study like that hard in a very long time, actually. I guess maybe I did, I just probably don't remember it, but yeah, let's do a card draw, and let's try and do let's try and get a no-handed clip. I guess that's another thing, is I guess we're on this weird quest to learn as many tricks that we can lift our hands up to the Lord. It sounds really cheesy, but there's a lot of verses about lifting our hands up to the Lord. There's like 30 verses. It's actually crazy. And that's actually one of the reasons why I actually started getting into Flatland, because get this is the trippy thing, is that in Flatland BMX, it seems like it has the most no-handed tricks that you can do. And there's some no-handed tricks that are just gnarly hard. They're so hard that I have given up multiple times. Like, especially the cliffhanger. If any of you guys know how to do a cliffhanger, for some reason, I don't know really. I guess I know one person that does it. I guess I know two people that do it. But it's just like one of these tricks where they make it look so easy, bro. I'm just like, the how-tos even make it look easy. They're just like, okay, learn to hang 5. And then you're like, oh, well, the next step is to learn the cliffhanger. And you're like, all right, well, it's not that hard, right? And then it's just like, and then year passes by, and then another year passes by, and I'm just like, what in the world, bro? Like, I've landed a couple, but I can't do it like those guys are doing it. Because they just like, you know, they're just up there without hands, in a nose manual, basically, and they're just like, they're just going in a circle, and you're like, what in the world? How are they doing that? Like, it's crazy. Well, I think it's crazy. But let's do a card draw for this shorter stream. And I think for the shorter streams, maybe I'll do like a graffiti piece or something like that. Or, you know, a hand style piece or something. Instead of like the full characters, because the full characters can be kind of gnarly. But especially yesterday. Yesterday was actually gnarly. By the way, if you guys didn't watch the stream yesterday, I did try and do a new technique, because there was actually this other believer that I saw doing this like multicolored pencil technique, but then I forgot that I'm using Crayola colored pencils, and if you're using these Crayola colored pencils, you can't really erase it, which I don't know why they made them that way. Like, you kind of can erase them a little bit, but it's basically, they are semi kind of permanent. And so I'm pretty sure the dude that I saw doing the multicolored pencil drawing technique, he's actually not doing it with Crayola colored pencils. I think he's doing it with the Prismacolors, which are erasable and stuff like that. So I think they're erasable anyway. I kind of like using the really cheap materials though, because for some reason it kind of makes me feel that if society were to collapse or something, or I would still have some materials to use or something like that. Okay, let's see here. Let's do a card draw. Let's see what we draw today. First card of the day. Oh, interesting. Look at this. We got a Bible card. Segovian Leviathan. Has this verse on it. Leviathan 2, can you catch him with a fish hook or run a line around his tongue? Well, that's interesting. Job 40:25. That's interesting, because what verse did we go into? We went into Matthew 4:19, right? About fishing. We got, I guess, 2 little things about fishing. Matthew 4:19. He said to them, follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men. All right, second card. Plains? Man, that's a very lush plains. Look at that thing. Sometimes I wish I could, like, imagine, like, riding flatland in that lush little area. What if there's, like, this little flat area right there? Or just a set of trails or something. Man, that thing looks awesome, dude. All right, third card. Celsnia Sanctuary. There is a lot of perspective in that. Shout out to that guy. A lot of perspective in that one. Number 4. Wow, we're getting a lot of lands. Plains. Number 5. Ooh, Whisper Silk Cloak. Interesting. Whisper Silk Cloak. It sounds crazy. Sometimes this reminds me of just the BMX bike in some weird level. Because sometimes I feel like the BMX bike allows you to just kind of like go into these really gnarly parts of town. And it's not as sketchy as maybe just walking in certain parts of town, but you can kind of just ride in and they see you doing stuff, and you know, you can kind of like get away with, you know, going into certain areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spirit Bonds, we drew this yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last card. Elspeth Knight Errant. And for the last card of the day, another Plains. Got a lot of lands today, surprisingly. There's not many lands I even put in there, but we drew a lot of them today. Boom, and that was the draw of the day, everybody. Anybody watching these things. Now, we'll make this kind of a shorter stream. Like a mini stream. Today is like kind of like a mini stream just because I kind of started late, had some stuff to do, and I wasn't actually even going to stream because I was kind of tired, but we're just going to go and just go with it, I guess. I'm going to make, I guess, a quick little post. No, that's funny. That's hilarious. Let me go back to that. It was this guy. This is the dude right here. Beaver Fleming. He worked with Dustin Oram for Nitro Circus. This guy right here. He is a gnarly believer, too. Shout out to Beaver Fleming. He just like let me, or I don't know if it was Dustin or this dude, but he just like let me just ride, and it was rad. I was like, dude, that's awesome. Like shout outs to this dude, Beaver Fleming, gnarly skateboarder. He's like a gnarly like vert like a box jump skateboarder, which those guys are much more rare for me to meet. I guess depending on where you live at. And what's up, Joe? How goes it, man? Shorter stream today. I normally would be doing a Bible study right now. I actually was trying to just share one verse, and I was going to just try and ride my bike, but we shared, I think, 3 or 4 verses of the combo string. And I guess I could write them on here, too, if you just joined in, Joe. The first one that we looked into, and it's actually so cool about the chapter verse thing. Shout out to the Missionary Gamer. He's the one that made the chapter verse thing that so many believers use on Twitch. And if any of you guys want this verse thing, all you guys have to do is, I kind of forgot what you actually have to do, but I think you go like this. Do you guys remember how you join the channel? I think it goes, if you do /join, or it's like / !join channel. I think it's that. If you do / !join channel in my chat right now, if you type that in, it will automatically just put it into your Twitch thing. You don't have to download anything. I'm pretty sure it's that. I might be wrong though. It might be the other way around, but it's something like that. And all you have to do is just type that in on this chat right here, and you'll just get it right automatically. It's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, but let's think about the combo that we did. We did Proverbs 11:30. That was the verse we started out with. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and whoever captures souls is wise. Matthew 4:19. And he said to them, "Follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men." And then we went into what I think it's James 1:5. James 1:5. Oh, that looks weird. That one didn't work out. That didn't work on that one. James. I'll have to. James 1:5. Okay, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him. And I think those are the verses that we went into today. It's so crazy. That makes it so much faster. You can just type it in there right away. That kind of helps me to remember combos too. So if you guys are out there, that's kind of like this combo string I've been kind of memorizing lately, which is a strange one. But what was I doing? Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do a quick Instagram post just on the art Instagram. So what we're going to do, I guess I could show you guys as well. Because it's so funny because I learned all of these different things from other believers, right? When I meet other believers, there's something, but even just thinking about the drawing thing, or just like some of the techniques, even some of the color pencil stuff that I started learning, or some of the stuff like Brad Rigney, like this guy right here. When some of the drawing techniques that I do, like this guy right here. His name's Brad Rigney. He painted these characters for MTG, right? And he's a believer. It's crazy. He is actually a believer. And I have some of his videos, and at the end of it, he actually gives thanks to God. He's like, oh, and I'm just like, what in the world? Because this was actually the first box that I got, the first MTG, real box thing that I got. And this dude's a believer, and it's crazy because I take some of his technique, well, I guess I wouldn't say take, but I've learned some of his techniques in drawing. One of his techniques was to work on the hardest areas first, the head and the hands, right? Head and the hands. That was one that I remember him saying. And I try and do that now when I draw my characters, and it really does actually help, right? But now what I'm showing right here is that this is actually something, now I think his name's, what's his name? I think it's XXX Stops Here or something like that. I saw him doing it on Twitter and stuff like that, so I'm like, okay, well maybe I could try and do something like that as well. So what he will do is he'll take his stream thing, see this right here? So he opens up his stream, he'll copy and paste this this thing right here, and then what he does is he'll go onto his social media platforms and then just make like a post. So that's what we're going to do real quick right now. So what we'll do is we'll put the drawing we did yesterday, which that is the little drawing thing what we did yesterday, and then I'll just type in Armor of God Armor of God, I guess Paladin drawing from yesterday. Boom. And we will do it like that, just like this. Oh, from stream yesterday. And then what we'll do is we will inject the link to the stream, which if you guys want to know how to put the link to the stream, you have to press this little sticker button right there. You press the sticker button, then you go down, you find, where is it? Where is it? Wait, it's right here. You go to the link right here, press that one, you copy and paste that link that we just copy and pasted. Boom. Just like that. We inject it in, and maybe that might even bring in some more souls, because what are we called to do? We're called to be fishers of men. I know it sounds cheesy. I know it sounds kind of weird, but who knows? Maybe some random person that views this. Oh, here's another thing. Now, I don't actually know if they work anymore. I will show you guys another thing. I've actually learned that. It's so weird. I've learned so many weird things from believers, right? But another thing that I learned is you can even hashtag your Instagram stories. So you can do like drawing. You could do hashtag Bible, hashtag BMX, hashtag. I think you can only do 5 on your Instagram stories, by the way. Drawing Bible night or something like that, right? So see how I just put the hashtags right there? Well, what you can do if you don't want to show your hashtags that somebody showed me is that you can just take your hashtags like this, make it little like that, and then push it to the side right there. See how they're right there? You can see it right there. I'm going to push it off the screen. And so now there's actually 4 hashtags on this Instagram story, which I'm not really too big on Instagram as much anymore, but I used to be like super like on it. And then that's how you do it. Boom. And if you guys want to do the exact same thing, you guys can do the exact same thing too. You guys, and hopefully we'll just keep growing and growing and growing somehow. Now we're going to get into bike riding. And another thing is you could do that exact same thing, but you could do it for multiple platforms. You could do it for like Instagram. I know there's some people that do it for Instagram. They do it on Reddit. They do it on TikTok. And then the really big streamers, like, you know, like just like the really, really, really big streamers, they pay people to do it. So it's like, you know, they don't even have to touch a finger. They just they have like little henchmen that are just doing that, like, maybe I wouldn't say henchmen, but like little, what would the word be? Cohorts, little workers. I don't know. They have other people just doing all that stuff for them. They also, a lot of them that I've noticed is that they pay people just to edit things. And there's people, they'll have like these mods on their channel, and they basically, the mods, all they'll do is they clip everything and then they make a YouTube video right after they do their stream. And I'm just like, holy moly, how much do you have to pay somebody to literally watch their stream, make clips of your entire stream, and then they just make a YouTube video like right on the spot? Or they'll, and not only a YouTube video, but they'll make Instagram clips, YouTube videos, Reddit stuff, like all sorts of stuff. They're like on all, it's like this big funnel web, right? It's like, I don't know if you guys have played some RTS games. You know, like in an RTS game when you make the little town center and then you could just make more and more people. It's basically like they like fast expand. So sometimes like streaming, it kind of reminds me of like you're fast expanding, because you can kind of like build your little town center and just like keep like just making just really, 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 really fast content, because you just like Joe Rich. Holy moly, dude, that's so funny. I don't know if you watched, it's kind of funny you bring that up, because the drawing I did yesterday, there is a little segment in it where Joe Rich is doing a peace sign, and I was like, what in the world? It almost looks like the hand that I drew, and I actually, that's what I put in the drawing. Well, I guess I didn't put his exact thing, but it kind of inspired me to do it. Now, I never actually met Joe Rich, but I know Joe Rich is really, really gnarly. And he's a really gnarly air out dude, and I think he might still work for Terrible One. Unfortunately, I never got to ride that ramp either. But I feel like that ramp needs to get resurrected, right? Because there was so many I don't know what geometry they were doing. I think it was, what, an 8-foot, 9-foot half pipe? But dude, there was like, I don't know how they built it, but dude, there was so many clips. Remember when they when that used, that, I don't know if that was that behind the T1 factory or something like that? Bro, dude, I feel like that was just popping, bro. Like for a little time period there, it seemed like Austin was like, just like the mecca for like BMX riding. Which I guess it still might be, but all the people I really know, they kind of live more California and stuff. Alright, quicker stream today. I tried to make it quick, man. Holy moly, it's still kind of long, huh? Holy Toledo. Alright, we're going to put some music on, and we're going to try and hopefully get a clip. Alright, let's see here. Oh! Super... I didn't know he owns Terrible One. That's crazy. Yeah, LA and Barcelona. You think Barcelona? Huh. I've never been to Barcelona. I just know a lot of companies. For some reason, just a lot. Well, I guess not for some reason. I know why all the companies are in California is because it's like the big like shipping thing. You know, a lot of shipping stuff is right there, and the factories just get it. Yep. That's, sometimes I feel like when I go to Long Beach, sometimes it's weird. Sometimes I feel like when you're in Long Beach, like the people in that little area, they got like the first little helpings of things. Because I even see it like in the homeless people. Because sometimes you'll like see homeless people and you're like, what in the world? How's this dude like have like these like nice clothes and stuff? And they'll just like, I don't know, they just find it and stuff. It's crazy. T1 was Joe Rich, Taj, and Robbie originally. Was it Robbie Morales? I kind of remember he was on it. I think I remember seeing a sticker or something right like that, right? Remember the barcode bars? I remember seeing, I was like a really little kid, but I remember seeing all the older dudes. They're always like, the barcode bars, dude. I never had a pair, but, you know, like I always just saw them at the skate park. All the older guys would have them. All right, let's see here. What am I doing? Yeah, we're finding out playlist. I also do remember my buddies were, even me too. I was really into Garrett Burns, right? And I remember some of my friends. Actually, no. Actually, I don't remember. Maybe one of my friends did have it. I don't remember. But remember there was that brown Garrett Burns frame, and it had the. I know actually Trey Jones has it. He literally has one. I think he literally has one in his little room. But it has like the seat post that was like welded. Like it was just the seat post was just made in the frame. That was ridiculous, huh? That is a very bold maneuver to be like, hey, you cannot change your seat positioning. It's there forever. Robbie left to start fit. Taj now owns Fairdale. Huh. That's crazy, huh? Man, the barcode, huh? It's funny because I think the bike I drew yesterday, the little wishbone thing, because you know how like the barcode kind of has like just that tube and then it kind of like goes out right by that triangle. What is it? The seat stay? I think it's the seat stay. I'm trying to find some music up in here. Trying to find, by the way, another thing is I try and make playlists with copyright-free music. So I have ones with reggae, I have goth, all sorts of different stuff. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move all this stuff. I might not even be able to land anything today. I was kind of tired. I guess I'm not that tired. Sometimes I just feel tired. Sometimes I feel like mentally tired, and then some days I feel physically tired. Today I just kind of feel, I don't know. I feel okay now, but earlier I felt like all tired. The other thing is there's a gnarly competition right now. There's the fives going on right now. It's crazy. One of my friends is judging it. Alright, let's see if we land something, everybody. Trying to land. I guess we don't have to do a no-handed combo, but we're kind of going to go after it. Well, let's actually check our PSI. Hey, have you tried those Tubulito tubes? Man, I kind of want to. I didn't get them, but that's super expensive. One tube's $37, bro. One tube. You could buy 4 tubes, 5 tubes for 1 tube. I don't know. I might try it out, but because my bike is on the heavier side. I guess, I don't know. I don't think it's that heavy, but I just know, just because I know other people's bikes, it is on the heavier side. Try it out with some arrows. Yep. I timestamped it at 21:39. Would you time to me? Let's watch it. It's so cool. I can just put up a my studio on right here. Oh, Expendable Youth? Dude, I've seen this video. Dude, that's no way, bro. That's so fun. This is my first BMX video I got. Is this the one? Is this the video where? Is this the video? I might have had Expendables 3, but I remember my local bike store had. I actually thought it was a recent video, but it was actually a very, very old video, and they just sold it to me. But the thing, I was like a little kid too, but I remember there was an Expendable Youth in the beginning. They had that one song where it goes Expendable Youth, fun and for redemption, something like that. I think it might be this one up. Might be a different one. That was Standard Domination? Was it? I remember seeing this one though, for sure. Oh. You know, the street spine is an obstacle they don't really make that much anymore, huh? I feel like no parks nowadays. I don't even. The last street spine I've ridden was at. Well, I guess it was at an older park in California. But prior to that, it was just Woodward. Woodward, like the street spine is like such a rare obstacle now. That was Robbie right there, huh? I'm gonna warm up. Let's do some squat things. I've never been to Woodward East. Have you been to Woodward East? I've never been there. Robbie was about the excess, huh? I got one now. Oh! Good. Really? I never knew that. A switch pedal? Huh. I did not know that. Next up, Rocket Bar. That's freaking awesome. That's a trip. That feels actually really crazy. Have I ever seen Red Fool's 5. That's an older one. I think I have a long time ago when my friend showed it to me. The first Roadfuls that I got was Roadfuls 8. I feel like that one was a really old one when I was a kid too. Cause like the bike store, I feel like the bike store that I had, I don't know if they didn't tell me, but like I feel like the bike store would just like sell me all this this older stuff. Like telling me that it was like it was like recent or something, because I had Roadfuls 8 too. Roadfuls was like the first Roadfuls that I got. I remember it was funny. Man, I'm kind of tired today. They gave me more stuff. He's giving me a lot. He's giving me like 4 frames, a bunch of parts. Let's see here. I don't know if you might be able to hear this one. I remember seeing this one. Can you hear it? I don't know if you can hear it. My laptop's like lower on the screen. Man, I was actually gonna get a Tech Deck mic. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I only watched that one like one time. Is that Stephen Murray? Bro, that dude still rides right there. That guy right there? I think that's Stephen Murray, right? Yeah, that dude still rides. Troy McMurray. Oh yeah, Troy McMurray. That dude still rides, I'm pretty sure. I think I saw a recent clip of that dude, which is crazy. Oh yeah. Gnarly. What happened to Props? Did Props like... I always wondered what happened to this company, you know, because they were like doing a bunch of road folds, they were doing a whole bunch of stuff. And they kind of like stopped making stuff, right? What was I doing? The internet ruined BMX media companies. That's brutal, huh? I feel like it also did that with the magazines, huh? What's crazy is it seems like skateboarding still has the magazines. They're like still on the magazines. I think there was one like this somehow. Holy boy, it's still going. It's still going. I don't know what to land right now. I can't even land anything today. I'm more tired today. I get a good multi with that. That'd be sick. Skateboarding has one Thrasher, the magazine, and the least profitable part of the brand. It's kind of funny that you said that, Joe, as I'm actually drinking one right now. Shout out to Priceless, by the way. I do think this is actually giving me more energy. Because normally I actually don't drink the protein drinks. But what Priceless was saying is he does it with the coffee. It makes it much more palatable for me. I do like the coffee and then the chocolate in the coffee. It's pretty good. I feel like it does give you more energy. So the thing about skateboarding, like, I don't know if you know, do you know the company Paul Peralta? Dude, what's crazy about Paul Peralta right now is their skating team Like, bro, it almost seems like they have this crazy, like, monopoly on... And I don't want to say monopoly, but basically, like, most of their skating team, they all do vlogs. It's insane, bro. They all live in the same area. They'll be, like, vlogging at the same spot. And it's so weird because it's like, you get to see into the mind of a different skater, and, like, how their thought process is, even at the same spot that somebody else is vlogging on their same team. And it's such a trip. And, like, it's kind of funny because me and my friend were watching Dogtown Z-Boys actually a couple nights ago. And I kind of forgot that Stacy Peralta actually wrote that movie because he was part of the Dogtown Z-Boys, you know? And it's kind of funny because, I don't know if you've seen Dogtown, but at the end of the movie, it actually kind of reminds me of what he's trying to do with his skating team. Like, he's trying to have, like, different viewpoints in the same team, you know, because that's kind of like how the movie is. You know, they kind of, like, all went on different paths, but they all kind of, you know, are skating stuff. I wish BMX had something like that. You follow BMX more than or skating more than BMX now? Do you know Dan Corrigan? Look at this guy. Dan Corrigan. That guy, he got on Pal Peralta, and bro, he puts out a video every single day. It's crazy. He's basically like streaming, but he streams like with YouTube, like making videos. It's gnarly. There's also a lot of believers on Pal Peralta. That's why I like him too. They have a bunch of believers on that team. Honestly, I'm pretty sure all of the guys that were on Dogtown became believers. I'm knocking that sticker. Have you seen that guy I ride? Dan Corrigan? He's probably like the biggest skate vlogger. I guess no, NKA is a big one too. You don't enjoy the vlogs? Yeah, the vlogs are kind of, I guess, Dan's definitely like on vlog status. Like more like session vlog-ish stuff. Yeah, he's kind of like a gibber. He's an older skater for sure. But what's crazy is like that whole crew that the whole Pal Peralta team basically, they all like vlog. It's weird. There's like a couple of them that don't. Oh, yeah. Let's do some trials riding. Do I watch a lot of skating? I watch Dan a lot. Just because he always posts stuff, like, all the time. He's, like, always posting stuff. The park finals are on? They just got done with the flatland ones, huh? It was like all Japanese riders at the top. It was crazy. What are they doing? I don't know if I didn't watch the flatland finals. I just saw some of the guys posting their results. I haven't seen them ride it actually though. Fudge. Oh, Sunday morning. I'm gonna do some travel riding. So that's right. Pretty right that one. Woo. Let me do this gap.
I want to do a 360 tire tap one. That just right. Oh, we almost did it. New music. I don't know if I land anything today. Oh well. We're just having fun. That's what matters. I guess I was also trying the bar one up. Yeah, just erase your child's note. Monster cooking it. Those curves are fun. I feel like this is like Slappy. You know, like Slappy's on a skateboard? I feel like this kind of reminds me of like Slappy's on a bike though. I have to push this back. Do the 361. What are we watching? Oh, it's Bob Serbo. Is it Serbo or Skirbo? Far out. That's gonna be hard. It's like too tight in here. Oh, dude, that's doable. I want to go I think it's doable. Do like a hurricane. Dude, this song's not on copyright. I don't think it is. Let's see it. Dude, this song was in a Road Fools. I'll give you major props, brother, if you could tell which Road Fools this song is in. It's not on copyright, though. That's hard. Gotta get the right angle. Just doing a hurricane. Come on, you can't do it. I'm just doing a hurricane. Yeah, that's kind of cool, just doing a hurricane on a curve, but I'm trying to get to that one. We're putting the stones away. These things are tiring. Can't run for that long. Well, I didn't beat that level today. I think this song's not on copyright either. I think this is another Roadful song.
We've rescued nearly 600 million pounds of surplus.
Yeah, this song is on copyright. John, they put on copyright. This song I don't think is on copyright.
Clean, crisp, bright, classically.
Oh, they put this one on copyright too, darn. They put all these songs on copyright except for one. Goodness, that's brutal. We got hung up on that thing. Rebit. Oh, I'm scared of it now. It's not on copyright. It's kind of cool. What about this one? I don't know if you're watching it, but this one's kind of cool. I haven't done this one in a while. This is kind of fun. Try not to use generators. There's generators. I'm trying not to generate. Let's try a cliffhanger. Let's try my crank for this trick. That tray is hard, man. Do you guys know how to do that one? Oh my god, I almost landed. Kind of. I'm like scared of it. I'm tensing up. I have to loosen up. I need to probably just cut some of these. This trick I think helps a lot. Yeah, this song's awesome for being a copyright-free song. That was like a legitimate song. I need to save that one. Look, it's Chase Dior. Is this copyright-free? Dude, we're on a copyright-free spree. A lot of the reggae music, they don't have copyright for the music. Ah! I get it on that trick. That trick's hard. Maybe I shouldn't give up. Ah, I almost did it. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Little by little, I feel it. I think that's what makes that trick so hard. You have to have the right pressure on your feet. If you misplace the pressure, it like kicks you off. Loosen my cranks. You guys learn the clip and tighten the cranks because like kind of sucks when you get into hang 5 and then your pedal goes in the wrong place. What about this one? This looks kind of cool. Close on that. Is this copyright free? Dude, this is copyright free too. Amazing.
There's a lot of reggae music that's not copyrighted.
Dude, I feel like the reggae music kind of goes with pumping.
You're just chilling. You're just like.
Ah! Oh, I got it.
That's another trick. I could try learning time machines, but I'm not good at that one.
This guy's freaking screaming. Ooh, Jeff Slattery. Oh, my copyright.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs that wasn't on copyright and then they put it on copyright.
That's a pretty gnarly combo right there. Let's see if I could do the entire combo. That'd be really cool. That's a hard scuff trick right there.
This is really hard.
What about Stick Me to Undertaker? That's hard. I don't even know what that trick's called, but it's a hard one. This would be practice hitchhikers. Have you been practicing that trick?
Every source of poster using the finest materials like indulgent and ultra-conforming industry.
Oh my god, I'm a landed locomotive. I almost freaking landed that thing. I'm wearing knee pads. That would hurt. I recently just met that dude. John Doctor. Working on a variety of tricks. Alright, I haven't even landed anything today. I wasn't even going to stream today, that's the crazy thing. These are feeling pretty good right here. Back to cliffhangers, I guess. Repeat. Rinse and repeat, huh? I have no idea how people do that trick so easy. That trick's freaking hard. I just fall on it. That trick you just have to fall a lot, I think, to learn it. one's got a fiber. Oh, that was close. I can never land anything. I can't land anything, everybody.
Free radicals are everywhere. Protect yourself against them with Paul. Shop sales Mother's Day sale. Take up to 40% off store-wide. For all the moms who
Peace. That was the only line I've landed all day today. But see, it's the generator lines. I can only land generators. It's ridiculous. I'm trying not to do generators. Oh well. If I don't land anything else, that was the line I landed. Ooh, we got a Matthias up in here. Alright, this is for Matthias right here. This is his ride-in. Ah, fudge. What else is he doing? That trick's hard. What in the world? Man, it's crazy because he's still doing that same trick. He did that trick like a couple posts ago, I think. trick's dope. There's a lot of combos from that one, isn't there? This is really good at that trick. Look, he just did that combo. He just did that ride-in that I'm doing. You got it. Man, he really does that half pecker. He does that half pecker a lot. Man, that is a freaking hard trick. What in the world? Bro, how is he doing that trick? Look at that trick. What the heck? How's he doing that? That thing? Freaking going around in a circle. Oh, look at that one. Oh, dude. That's a gnarly one. that ain't gnarly. Holy moly, that's a hard trick right there. Chill music. What the heck was that? That was crazy. How you just did this? DVD stick the Undertaker. Sounds like not very loud. Safe, gotta go. Have a good one, Joe. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Remember, you guys don't need to watch the stream. You guys are not obliged to be watching the stream. I'm just grailing over and over and over again. Come on. Wow, I lost its trick. Can't do it right now. There's an infinity combo and all that. This one. It's sticky. Check it. This one. Sticky. I'm only landing one thing today. Give me a look at the weather. Let's go right outside. We're going outside, everybody, for a little bit. What are we watching? What the heck? That was crazy. Dude, wall ride X-Up Fakey? What? No way. Who is this? What the heck? Oh, I thought he did a kickflip out of that. I was like, what in the world? That dude's doing 180 freaking kickflip things on it? Dude, this guy freaking shreds the 180 grinds, bro. I've never even seen this video. Holy moly. Oh my god, that was crazy. Did you do your run, bro? What are you doing, Priceless? What are you doing up in here, bro? Dude, thanks for that tip for that protein coffee, bro. I feel like I am getting more energy from it, just because I'm getting more calories in. I will remember that, bro. You're the one. No one said to do protein coffee, bro. I held it off until tomorrow. We're gonna go outside and ride, I guess, for a little bit. That chalk runs out. That chalk runs out, boys. Boys and girls. I'm just having fun, everybody. This is just chalk, by the way. If you guys want to have some fun, I found a piece of chalk. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, I just lost it. Bro, I just had that piece of chalk. Where'd it go? I don't know what just happened to it. I just lost it. Oh, here it is. What's pretty fun is... Here. I found this outside. I was like, that's strange. I did more computer work today. Man, I thought today I was going to be like really, really tired. I felt tired, and then like, I don't know, I feel like once I just get a little bit of adrenaline in me, I'm just like, alright. Oh wait, why is this not, I guess we'll put it in here. Maybe we'll draw it after. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh wait, that's what you're missing. Dude, could you stream your runs? I wish I had the internet where I could just stream anywhere. I gotta be tethered to the Wi-Fi. Dude, I'd be going to the skate park. It'd be hilarious, bro. Darn, it got kind of windy. Excuse me. Oh, darn, it started raining. Fudge, right when I come outside, it starts raining. That sucks. Maybe I could, let's see here, maybe I could put it under. Oh, dude, that's crazy. My cacti started growing a new sprout. Look at this thing. I planted that giant cacti right there. It's gotten eaten, but look, it's adapted. And it grew a complete new sprout from that. That's really crazy looking. Stopped raining. I guess I might be able to ride out here. Kind of just like sprinkling. See if we can find some sort of. Wow, look at this cacti. A lot of little sprouts to it.
I could just play the music on the computer. Oh, well. Trying to get the right angle. Look how far I am out. Wow, it's like super dark. maybe I could do it better. Cleaner. I did not have that trick consistently.
So it's raining. It is raining. We gotta go inside now. I wonder if there's some sort of waterproofing thing that outdoor streamers guys have. Huh, it kind of seemed like it did stop raining. Oh, it did. Oh, no. It's like sprinkling. I guess we'll draw, I guess. Man, it's only been a 2 hour. Holy moly, bro, that's crazy. Today's been like a mini stream. Let's just draw right away, I guess, and just get it done. Cool down there just a little bit. Sorry for the noise. Man, this drawing hit yesterday. That one turned out gnarly. I feel like that one did turn out gnarly. I'm glad I redrew it. Oh, dude, I had it on manual. That's why it looked all dark on the screen. I need to get some paper or some paper. Where's my other pencil at? We got our bag, boys. Look at this, man. Oh my goodness, look at what do we got here to sell to people, man? We got some. Dude, you guys want some reds, dude? We got some reds, some blues. We got some greens up in here, dude. The bag's full, man. I'm just kidding. I'm just cooling down the room a little bit, and then I'm gonna just send it. Progress, not perfection. Progress, not perfection, travelers. Some sort of video game. I wonder what happened if I first started playing WoW. I don't think my computer, I know my computer can handle it in terms of streaming it. Can't, oh no, darn it, I didn't hit cancel. But I don't hit cancel. Alright, things cool enough. Just doing a quick stream. Life happens at 5. We'll listen to this a lot. Alrighty, let's do this.
guess. So,
Ya podemos oficialmente empezar el verano.
Claro, y con un Toyota disfrutar desde la playa hasta las montañas. Así que ven a Toyota y comienza a disfrutar el verano al máximo.
Toyota, vayamos juntos.
hola, Italito.
Signature seasoning and buttery flavor in every twist.
What should we watch?
Sensationally seasoned
Where's
pretzels.
my work in progress one?
From the moment it leaves the factory, critical parts of your engine are building up deposits. And at Valvoline, preventing these damaging deposits isn't enough. We've revolutionized.
Figuring out a puzzle. Oh, I don't like that. Darn it, I messed up right there. I always watch this movie. I should watch this one. Let me change it. Even though that rider's amazing. This one. Wow, I don't like that at all right there. Oh well, we're gonna have to go with it. Oh, I should have just connected it right there. Oh well. I'm going back now. Look at that, we just connected it right there. That's crazy.
Welcome to the new PetSmart Treats Rewards.
That was a pretty good song.
Collect points with...
Come on. What does this sound like? I don't know if I like this beat. Hang on. For some reason, I kind of don't like the newer beats. I listen to this too much. Oh, I missed the little leaf thing over there. I guess we could just do one. This one I don't like. We're just gonna have to go with it, I guess. What am I doing right here? This is ridiculous. I'm so confused. No, fudge. Oh well. I don't like this one. I guess I don't like many of them, honestly. We're trying to do it. It's not really working. I was going to put a cross in here. I mean, I guess we could just kind of swoop it up like that. Oh, I don't like this one. I might redo it. It didn't go out as planned, everybody. I guess I didn't really plan it out, but... Oh man, what is this thing? It doesn't even look like a cross, darn it. Well, I think we might redo it.
fudge, I messed that up, didn't I? Fudge. I don't know if I could refix that, really. Nope. Darn. I mean, I guess maybe. Let's see here. Oh, brutal. I'm redoing it. I haven't done these in a while. I'm a little rusty. I was on a flow for a good amount of time, but then I lost it. I haven't been doing the graffiti people. I've just been doing characters. I guess these are kind of nice because I guess not nice, but it kind of forces you just to not erase. So I just gotta redo it. Okay, let's redo it, everybody. These don't take too much time. That was weird. See, it's so weird, like, you can kind of, like, there's, like, this shape language, but then, like, you know, you just do a little, like, mess up and it just goes into something else. Sounds pretty cool. Whoa, look at that, I connected it right there. Dude, I've never connected it right there. It's like a link right there. What the heck, dude? That thing's crazy. I've never done that before. That all just stemmed from a mistake right there. Isn't that crazy? See, the other one I did, I made another link up in here. But that one's closed now. Well, I guess it's open a little bit. We could do something, but... I don't want to listen to the other. What am I doing? What does Woody W-Y... What am I doing? I don't even know what that is. WYD? I'm just doing a graffiti piece thing. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Dude. This is gonna be gnarly. Check this out. Let's see if I could... Dude, look at that. Look at how much different this one is from the other one. This one's like just gnarly. It's like whoop, 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 whoop. Pretty cool beat, huh? How are those guys? This guy runs 130 psi. That's why. This guy's a legend right here. Chase going. They also just scuff really, really, really hard, and they just do a really, really tight circle. I know, this guy's crazy, huh? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I even do any of this guy's tricks. Let's see here. He's doing I don't even know what that was. He's just doing tricks. I don't even know what this guy's even doing, bro. This guy's just on a complete... I guess that was a mega spin. That was... I don't know. So this guy's crazy because this guy actually does pinky... He's actually one of the very few guys that does pinky squeaks breakless. I might be in this video in this one. Why are they so old? I know, huh? The thing is Flatland's a very safe sport. That's the thing. You can do this. There's like dudes that are like 70 years old still riding Flatland. That is a good question, though. We need more younger people riding Flatland.
trust conversations at scale with Vonage. Learn more at Vonage.com.
But yeah, it's a really safe sport. I mean, it's not completely safe. I'm saying you can still get really hurt, but in terms of like all the BMX disciplines, flatland's definitely the safest. So you can do it like when you're way old, you know. This is really challenging right here. How do we figure out this puzzle, everybody? I gotta somehow connect this little area right here together while making it cohesive to this. Okay, well, let's see here. Okay, so there's this thing right here. And this goes up like that, so let's... I mean, I can't go back. Huh, this is weird. Okay, so what am I doing here? So, this is like a big connection point right here. Alright, I guess that's how we connected it all. That one was bizarre. Watch now, dude. This guy's still riding though. It's kind of crazy. It's crazy. This was in 1998 and that dude was doing that. I always like watching this one. This is one of my favorite videos. I know you've seen this one because I always put it on. This video is a little weird.
Victory is more than just a moment. It's hard work and dedication. And the
batteries though. I'm gonna start to plug my computer in. That one looks way better. I didn't go all crazy this time with the vines. The little sprout right there. Let's do another one over here. Alright, let's 3D it out. I'm done with this song. Those beats are kind of repetitive. Good beats though. Ota. New video, let's see. I'm not gonna watch him. This guy's gnarly right here. I'm inspired by this guy. This thing's all messed up.
Fridays. It's almost like whoever named the best day of the week was trying to tell us to celebrate it with fries. Free fries Friday at McDonald's.
Let's see here. We done, everybody. I'm going to just do a little bit of fruits in here for the fruits of the spirits. It's all connected. Everything is connected in this thing. So you go like this, you can go to through the maze. See. Wait, how do you go? Yeah, then you go like this. Over here, this goes over here. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's what it did. That's how you do this style, anyway. You put on the wood thing, and we'll call it a day. The drawing we did yesterday. That one turned out really gnarly yesterday. I really liked that one. I honestly think this is one of my gnarliest nights. Is this song on copyright? Let's see. Yep, it's on copyright. I used to watch this video so much right here. Oh, let's watch this edit real quick. That is cool. Maybe I can listen to it with the song, because the song actually like goes with the writing. I guess this one kind of goes with the writing, but not as much. Yeah, anyway, I got it. Get a thumbnail. Let me put this on. Dude, this stream was way. These ones are so easy, faster to do. Alrighty, everybody. Well,
With a Planet Fitness Black
oh,
Card,
darn.
you don't just get a great workout. You get a great
The darn commercials, everybody.
pack with perks. Join for just
Wait a minute, what happened? I lagged out. Alrighty, everybody. Let's get the thumbnail. That was the drawing we got done today. I hope you guys have a good one. Glory be to God. Tried to do the vine thing. Be a part of the vine or something like that. I don't know. Bear the fruits of the Spirit. Something like that. Continue to try your best and have fun. I'm out of here. Peace out, everybody. Adios. Adios, everybody. Thank you for... Anybody watching? Thank you for watching, I guess. Good. I'm out of here. Peace out, prizes. You have a good one, bro. If anybody watching, Have a good one. Have a good weekend, everybody.